Hello friends, I'm Shravani and I'm back with my second video of Basics of Economics. This video is basically an extension of my first video of Basics of Economics. So let's start. In my previous video, I gave a very generalized definition of economics that every society, no matter how small or complex, or no matter how big or we can say simple it has some system or it has a process that converts its various inputs into resources. And economics is basically the study of that process and outcomes. Okay, before you start with learning an economic system, there are three basic questions that everybody should answer. That is, what gets produced, how is it produced, and who gets what is produced. Right? Now, in a basic way, we have the resources. There are different types of resources, like we have natural resources. Under natural resources, we have land, we have wildlife, we have forest, we have water, etc. Now, the second is the resources available to an economy, like building, we have equipment, the infrastructure available, all that comes under the second type of resources. Now, under third, that is the human resources, all the skill level, all the talent, the knowledge, that is the human resource of an economy. Now, the fourth is the capital resource. All the existing resources, all the resources that we make to produce other useful products or services, they are the capital resources, like the buildings, the machinery, the bridges, roads, they all come under capital resources. Now, in an economic terms, the factors of production is a very important concept. What are the factors of production? Land, labor, and capital. So, we know about land, we know about the labor, that is, the people will be working for converting the inputs into finished product. Okay, and the capital that we have learned in the previous slide. So, what is production? Process that converts scarce resources into useful goods and services is the process of production. So, in production, we use various inputs, the resources, and we convert that into output, that is the final product or service that is useful for a particular household. Okay, now we move to another concept, that is scarcity choice and opportunity cost. The term opportunity cost choice we have studied, I've taken over this concept in my previous video also, but again I'm taking it because it is a very important concept. Whosoever has missed it earlier, please uh, give attention and I'll try to explain it again. Opportunity cost is basically the best alternative that we give up or forgo when we make a choice. Like we have, whenever we are making a decision, we have n number of choices in front of us, and what we do is we select the best, okay, and we reject the rest of the alternatives. So the rejection of the best alternative is the opportunity cost that we are paying. If the opportunity cost of an alternative is very high, we just don't go for that alternative. Okay. Then we have theory of comparative advantage. An efficient economy is the result of basically the efforts of members of society who are very specialized in what they are doing. Okay. So this concept of specialization was um, in a very formal way given by a famous British economist, David Ricardo. And this is the theory of Ricardo's theory of comparative advantage. Under this theory, what he tried to formulate was he postulated that specialization and free trade that will benefit all trading parties, even Some of them are absolutely more efficient producers than others. So this theory gave another terminologies, the terminology of absolute advantage. What is an absolute advantage? For example, you are a producer. There are a number of producers in a market. A producer has an absolute advantage over another in the production of goods or services if he or she can produce that product using fewer resources. Okay, अगर आप एक प्रोडक्ट बना रहे हो, आप सपोज 10 रिसोर्सेज 10 इनपुट्स यूज कर रहे हैं उस प्रोडक्ट को बनाने के लिए, और सेम आपका जो कॉम्पिटिटर है, ही इज यूजिंग 15 इनपुट्स टू मेक द सेम प्रोडक्ट. ओके, क्वालिटी भी सेम है, सब कुछ सेम है, तो बस आप इनपुट्स कम यूज कर रहे हैं. तो दैट then you are over an absolute advantage over your competitor, right? Then we have comparative advantage. अब comparative advantage क्या होता है? When a producer is making or producing goods and services at a lower opportunity cost. यहाँ पे concept आता है opportunity cost का, वहाँ पे आता है lower resources का absolute advantage में. तो जब लोअर अपॉर्चुनिटी कॉस्ट होती है एक प्रोडक्शन में, then that producer has a comparative advantage over its competitors, right? Now we have consumer goods. Consumer goods क्या होते हैं? Consumer goods होते हैं, for example, आपकी मशीनरी है. Okay, machinery is your capital good. अब कैपिटल गुड को आप प्रोसेस करते हैं एंड यू प्रोड्यूस सम अदर आउटपुट, एंड दैट आउटपुट इज द कंज्यूमर गुड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप मशीनरी से आपसे टॉयज बनाते हैं. अब टॉयज क्या है? टॉयज आ गए आपके कंज्यूमर गुड्स. आप अपनी प्रेजेंट नीड्स, यूटिलिटी, अपनी डिमांड को फुलफिल करने के लिए बना रहे हैं. दैट इज द कंज्यूमर गुड, राइट? देन वी हैव द इन्वेस्टमेंट. अब investment होता है the process of using these resources, like all those resources to produce new capital. अब ये जो है, ये हमारी फ्यूचर को देखते हुए होती है कि हम लोग फ्यूचर में अपने कैपिटल को इंक्रीज कैसे करेंगे. दैट इज द इन्वेस्टमेंट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. सो टुडे, आज के लिए ये जो वीडियो है, I'll just close it down. Next video, I'll try to cover a very interesting topic, that is production possibility frontier, efficiency and inefficiency concept, and the concept of economic growth. Till then, please do let me know if you have any doubts in my comment section, and do like and share. Till then, take care.